What is ANPOC? Did you know? First impressions are everything in sales. You can make or break a sale within just the first few minutes of the sales call. Hi, my name is Cameron Goodfellow, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about ANPOC. So what is ANPOC? ANPOC is a customer-oriented acronym that is used to make an effective sales call. In the business selling world, salespeople use ANPOC as an effective tool for selling their products. ANPOC has 5 steps: approach, needs identification, presentation, overcoming objections, and finally, close. So let's start off by looking at approach A. It has 3 steps: me, you, and agenda. For me, you're simply introducing yourself to the buyer, letting them get to know you a little bit, building that rapport. Then, for you, you're introducing them. You should already know all of your information about them. They expect you to go in, having done research on them, so that you're not wasting their time. Then, for agenda, you're basically just telling them everything you're going over throughout the sales call, and asking if they have any questions, making sure that you're both on the same page. The agenda follows needs, presentation, and commitment, which, if you'll notice, is most of the other steps of ANPOC. Now, for needs identification. Needs identification is likely the most important step of the whole ANPOC process. It follows an acronym called SPIN. SPIN stands for situation questions, problem questions, implications, and needs payoff. For situation questions, those are more generalized questions where you're just getting to know the company and how they make it work. All of the inner workings, how they make it run, what do they use, that type of stuff. For the problem questions, those are more directed. You want those questions to kind of guide you to your product. Basically, you're finding a problem within their company that they might not realize that they have, that your product might have a solution for. Then for implications, you're quantifying the problems that you found in the previous step. Needs payoff is where you're helping the buyer realize that there might be a problem there worth looking into more, maybe by utilizing the product you're offering. Now let's take a look at presentation. This is the step where you finally get to introduce your product. Before, it's all gathering information up to this point. Presentation should utilize visuals, which can include tangible visuals such as little picture cards, or you can use an electronic material such as a PowerPoint, or product demonstrations, which is where you're actually bringing in the product and demonstrating it for the client. In this section of ANPOC, you want to make sure that you're only expressing the benefits that the buyer has previously mentioned in the needs identification section, such as the problems that they might be having. You want your benefits to match the problems. Now for overcoming objections. This one has 3 sections that fall under the overcoming objections. They are clarify, resolve, and confirm that you have resolved the issue. So, clarify might look something like this. Oh, so your company needs cardstock paper that comes in blue and black? Then for resolve, you'll go in and say, I think you'll be happy to know our company provides 10 different colors of cardstock paper, including blue and black. Then you'll follow up with a confirmation by saying something like, does that resolve your concern? And that's how you go about doing the overcoming objections section. Lastly, we have the close or commitment. This is the final step of the whole process, and what you're going to do in this section is summarize the whole presentation you've given up to this point and summarize the benefits and also the problems that they have, and then the benefits that they would gather from taking on your product. Then, after you've gotten signals that they might be interested in your product and about learning more, you'll ask for a commitment from them. That might look something like, so, can I talk you and your CEO into getting lunch with me sometime next week? Then if they say yes, you'll follow up with a specific time and date. Might sound something like this. How does Wednesday at 2 p.m. sound? That concludes the whole ANPOC process. I hope that I was helpful in your learning about ANPOC, and I hope that you were able to get something from this that you can use in sales. Thanks.